But why speculate on that when we finally got our UFO report last Friday?
Remember? Oh, good.
Yeah, one could speculate on this. This is more fun. Yay. This is even more fun. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence released last week an unclassified preliminary assessment on unidentified aerial phenomenon, released June 25th. It's a whopping 9 pages, right? At least 2 of which are appendices, one of which is a cover page. So to say that it's a thin report is probably is a fair characterization, I would say. It's a very thin report. But remember, this is the one that was triggered by that Senate appropriations bill that Marco Rubio put in the comment in there, and everybody agreed to the comment going in there that they had to release the data that they had. Now, this particular report focuses only on incidents occurring between the year 2004 and 2021. And if you remember, the 2004 incident is kind of the famous one that we've seen the gun camera video from. That's the encounter with the USS Nimitz off of San Diego that occurred back in 2004, which has been on TV a bunch lately, where they had the Tic Tac UFO that was exhibiting all these characteristics that are far beyond the technology that we possess, or at least that we are known to possess, that anybody with not just the highest of the highest level of classification could view. So anybody in the know in the military and other things says, no, this technology is way beyond what we have, this tic-tac that we saw. And we'll tell you about what the 5 observables are, and that's what they've decided. Those are the 5 characteristics that highlight what makes this technology different, but they've actually broken the UAP sightings, of which there were, I think, 144 different reports from various U.S. government sources, most of them, interestingly, from the Navy. So most of these sightings are taking place over water, which is sort of interesting in and of itself, particularly when we take into account the more recent video that we've seen. I don't think we got to play it for you here on the show, but that we've seen of the UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon, coming down at hypersonic speeds and then hitting the water in the sea and basically going right underwater. Now, of course, any of our planes or ships or anything that we could build that would be flying at a hypersonic velocity and hit the water would explode. I mean, it would be totally decimated. That decimated is not even the right word, because that just means 1 in 10 are killed. It would be completely destroyed. 100% destroyed. It could never survive hitting water like that. Just like you can't survive jumping off the Skyway Bridge and hitting water, because when you hit water at that velocity, it's like hitting concrete, they tell you, So, I mean, this is what you're looking at. Is that the music already? Oh, my gosh. Well, anyway, this report doesn't really give us any data. They categorize it into a number of different categories and ultimately conclude that there is an other category that may apply. Now, I want to go over the 5 observables if I can. I'm going to have to do this really quickly for you, but it's anti-gravity lift, number 1. Number 2, sudden instantaneous acceleration. Number 3, hypersonic velocities with no vapor trail or other heat signal that there's any kind of propulsion. Number 4, low observability or cloaking. And number 5, transmedium travel. That means moving from air to sea without a loss of speed. Those are the 5 observables. Those are what make these UFOs unique. I'm Morgan Streetman, and that's the way I see it. Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard, and if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.